got Practical Pistol coming up on April 27th.
Good class. We've got people looking at that already.
It really is. We've got a number of people interested in that one, and
A few people from church have approached me about that already. Ladies that are looking for that, that have really decided, hey, I need to be my own self-protector here and learn how to use a weapon.
Absolutely.
Not my favorite thing, but I want to know how to use it.
And it's great to have the husbands and wives coming out, or even the kids coming out with them to learn these skills. Last year we ran Practical Pistol Fundamentals, which was the 4-hour class, and this year we dropped that. We went to Practical Pistol and just running it a full 8-hour day.
We did, because it does take a little more.
It does. There's a
we
lot.
That 4 hours just isn't enough, and people that take that don't have a tendency don't want to come back. So we need to spend the 8 hours and give them some more information, than just leave them with, enough to get them in trouble, so to speak.
Right, and I think everyone that came for the 4-hour class, which we normally had paired with the trauma class, they ended up coming back for Practical Pistol anyways.
Yeah.
So this lets us, spend that entire 8 hours working, fixated on the fundamentals, the basics, and providing them with skills and information that they need to have.
Yeah, because we touch on everything right from gear, right from the get-go, all the way to just all the basics.
Yeah, and don't get discouraged because and some people will look at something like it's a fundamental class or it's a basic or an intro, but all of these classes here, whether it's the intro, the fundamentals class, these are all skills that you're going to use throughout our entire list of every class that we offer and will offer.
Look at Gun Sight. What's their most popular course out there? Their 250 pistol course.
And people come back for it year after year, right?
Basic pistol course, and people come back for it year after year.
Yep.
Just to brush up on the basics. It's amazing. They fill that class up constantly.
And it's very important. But all of the information that we provide in those translates to everything through. We don't teach you differently at a fundamentals or at an intro level class than we do at a higher speed 2 or 3 day class. Yeah. All we're doing is we're requiring more of them as far as these people need to be more dialed in. Our range commands are the same on every class. How we do things are the same on every class. We don't teach you here and then, hey, when you get up to the next level, we teach you differently. That's just not how we operate.
I think a big thing when you start getting to different levels, so to speak, because we don't like that word advanced. There's no such thing. But you get the basics. We teach the basics to get you started out with sight alignment, sight picture, trigger press, grip on the gun, stance. We don't worry about stance. It doesn't matter as long as you know where your feet are at.
Yeah, when you're standing on a flat range indoors in a little cube, you have to worry about that, I guess. But
we don't worry so much or talk too much about stance, right?
When this happens out there, it's going to happen no matter where you're standing, sitting, laying, whatever the position is.
Exactly. So, but I think when it picks it up towards your next level classes is that you learn that I don't need that perfect sight picture. I don't need that perfect sight alignment. I don't need that perfect trigger press to hit what I'm aiming at. And you're able to do that at speed. So I think that's where the other classes come in. As we get into the next level classes, you learn to perform at those levels without having everything being so perfect. Yeah. All right, because things are speeding up, and you're seeing, hey, I could still shoot that with my sights a little bit off, or I could slam the trigger a little bit more as long as I'm slamming it straight to the rear and still get that accuracy that I need. You have to practice. You have to be in tune. With your weapon system, being relaxed, being smooth, being natural, using your body the way it's designed to be used, because you're not going to fight that.
That's one of the hardest things I think to get people to realize is your body is designed a certain way. I know everyone, unless of course you're twins, everyone is pretty different, in certain ways, but when it comes to how you're, we look at grip, we look at pointing, we look at hands, how you're trying to press the gun out, and certain things. And I don't want to give everything away here, but people don't realize how true that is until we show them, and then they see it for themselves and try it.
Yeah, just so people know, we were talking about classes here and what's coming up, but we're kind of off on what we're talking about now. But everything we have here, every class we have, is based on what we're talking about right now. It all goes together. There is not one specialized class. There is no magic bullet, so to speak. All right, it all goes together as one. Okay, so, and that's why we keep going back to, smooth, relaxed, natural. Don't fight what your body does. I mean, some of us, I'm going on 66 years old. Jay's going on
46.
46. All right, so we've been doing things a certain way our whole life, and that's not going to change when that adrenaline starts dumping, unless we change our whole lifestyle, which at a certain age is too far gone. So nothing's going to change. So learn how to use your body, how it reacts naturally to your advantage, during that situation, and you'll be fine. Don't fight that. We get asked in class all the time. I mean, just like our vehicle class, what's the first thing they ask? How do you take the seatbelt off? It's like, well, how do you do it every day?
Just push the button.
Just push the button, take it off, okay? Don't get bent out of shape, because you're not gonna. What we teach you in class may be a better way, or maybe not even a better way. Who knows? Okay, but if we teach you one way, but you do it totally opposite the other 364 days out of the year, well, you're not going to remember what we taught you. All right. Well, have a good night, and we'll see you out on the range.
Yep. See you later.